her criminal history, and it's also reflected in these charges. But since I've known her,
What you're about to watch is a sentencing hearing that walks into this courtroom looking like a straightforward theft case and then completely falls apart within the first 5 minutes in a way that nobody sitting in that room was prepared for. A single mother of 3 children, including a newborn baby that is just 1 week old, shows up to her sentencing hearing, and her attorney stands up and asks the judge to consider reducing the probation term from 5 years down to 4. A reasonable request on the surface. And the judge responds not with an immediate ruling, but with a single question. What is your drug test going to show if we test you today? And she adds something that should have been a clear signal to everyone in that room. If your test comes back negative, I will give you the 4 years your attorney is asking for. That offer is sitting right there on the table. All she has to do is say yes to the test. What happens next is something you genuinely have to see to believe. Stay with me, because this one does not slow down for a single second.
met her at least 9 months ago. She's turned around a lot, and she has just had a newborn baby. She's 3 children, and she's a single mother. And I can see her doing all she can with the help of her family, raising these children and doing what she can to support them. Your Honor, I know it's outside the plea agreement. The agreement was for a 5-year. We ask you to consider making it a 4-year term of supervision. Figured in that time she'll either make it or not. And that's all I got.
Okay. Well, I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
When you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And I'll tell you right now, if your drug test is negative, then I will sentence you to a length of probation that's 4 years.
It's going to be 30 because I'm on narcos right now from the hospital.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm on the hydrocodone from the hospital. I just had a baby a week ago. So,
And that's all it's going to be positive for?
yeah.
Oh.
I don't have my documents, sir, at home. But I can go there to sit with the documents tomorrow if you want.
Oh, no, it will be a drug test today.
Okay. But the 5 years will be fine.
I need you to fully absorb what just happened in this courtroom, because it is one of the most revealing moments in any hearing in this entire series. The judge offered this woman a completely free drug test. No cost. No catch. And the result of that test had the direct potential to reduce her probation term by an entire year. That is a meaningful and concrete benefit sitting right there available to her at no expense whatsoever. And her response was that she did not want to take it. Not that she was medically unable. Not that she had a documented reason to decline. She simply did not want to. And the judge stopped the entire proceeding and asked the only logical question available. Why not? Because in a sentencing courtroom, refusing a free drug test that can only help your situation does not require a result to communicate something to the judge. The refusal itself is the answer. And this judge understood that instantly. The conversation that follows this moment is one of the most unfiltered and revealing exchanges you will see in any of these hearings, and it tells you more about this situation than anything written in the court file.
All right. So, let's do a drug test today. How did you arrive at court today?
Friday.
Okay. Then she can get her drug test today, and I'll come back with the sentencing, and we'll let them know what medication she says she's going to be on, and there should be nothing else in her system.
Okay.
All right. Miss Abrams?
Do I have to go to lunch?
Oh, no. You won't have to pay for it. Miss Abrams, let's get her a drug test today. Now, let me ask you this before I send you for the drug test.
I don't want to do drug test.
Why not?
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
Why not? It's free.
Just because I just do the 5 years.
No. Let's do a drug test. Okay. Unless there's something you want to tell me before I send you to go do your drug test.
Actually, yes. People have to defer.
For what?
For methamphetamine.
All right. So that's where we are.
I got drug there and someone that mixed it for.
No. Don't do this thing where somebody's mixing drugs for you.
No. They but they told me something was one thing and it was another.
No. You're not taking meds. You're telling me.
No, I am taking it still.
No, but here's the thing. You're telling me you just had a child and she shouldn't be out partying with other people. She should be taking care of her child. So who is actually taking care of your child?
I am.
No. When you were out using drugs, where was your child?
I was my mom.
All right, so
I am taking care of my kids.
So her mom is taking care of her children.
No, I am. I have custody of them. They're at my apartment.
Here's the thing. Just because you have custody of a child doesn't mean that you're taking care of your child. And if you're using drugs, you're not taking care of your child.
With that in mind, Your Honor, we would concede to the 5 years terms of probation.
All right.
You sentence her today, accordingly.
No problem. All right. Court is going to find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 5 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 6 years. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, and counsel, if she completes everything early, I'll consider early termination. There's going to be proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's going to be a referral to felony drug court.
I need everyone to stop for a moment and fully appreciate what the judge just did here, because it is one of the most unexpected turns in any sentencing hearing I have ever seen in the series. The judge had just established through a direct line of questioning that Easter is a celebration of Jesus Christ. And then she followed that up with a question that nobody in that courtroom was remotely prepared for. She asked this woman directly and completely seriously whether she believed Jesus Christ would be in favor of her stealing polo shirts from Dillard's department store in his honor. And the answer came back immediately. No, ma'am. Delivered with what appeared to be genuine sincerity and a fair amount of visible regret. Only in this particular courtroom do we find ourselves in the middle of a felony theft sentencing that somehow turns into a theological discussion about the ethics of holiday shoplifting. But do not let the unexpected humor of that moment distract you from what the judge is actually doing. She is making a point that is completely serious underneath all of it. You cannot stand in a courtroom and invoke your faith as evidence of your changed heart while the facts of your case tell a completely different story. What do you think was going through her mind when that question landed?
100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. How far did you go in school?
Hudson College. I got my medical building coding degree.
I'm sorry, what?
I got my medical building coding degree.
All right, there will be 50 hours deducted upon completion of parenting classes.
Okay.
There's to be no contact with Ingram Park Mall. Ramon Ramos, Devani Vasquez. Why were you stealing?
Honestly, I was just going through a hard time, to be honest. I was at a point in my life where it's just, I could do it so much in my life, to be honest, and it gets hard, to be honest. That still doesn't explain to me. Why are you not at HEB taking items from them? I'm not recommending you take it from there, but you were stealing from Dillard's department store. What were you taking from Dillard's? A shirt.
Well, it was more than just shirt, because they said they would retrieve items from you.
There was 2 shirts.
Just 2 shirts?
Yeah, they're polo. They're expensive.
All right, so why are you taking polos? And were those female polo shirts?
That was for my son.
How old is your son?
He's 12.
So why are you stealing polo shirts for?
It was for Easter trying to come to friend.
I'm sorry,
It
what?
was for Easter trying to come to friend.
I'm sorry, I can't understand.
It was for Easter trying to make my son look nice.
For Easter, so her son looks nice.
It was around Easter time.
All right, isn't Easter the celebration of Jesus Christ? Right?
If
So do you think Jesus weren't you stealing?
No, mom. And that's why I haven't. Ever since I was pregnant, I had really changed my heart and changed my life.
All right, is Child Protective Services involved in your life?
No,
Do you know if they're in her life?
No, Your Honor, I do not.
Because I will tell you right now, I have concerns because she has a child with her and she's going to test positive for meth. the felony theft course. Who stays with you?
Just me and myself.
Well, who's with your children right now?
My babysitter. My mom was sick this morning, so I can leave my kids for her. Oh, my newborn. My kids are at school.
All right. Somebody called over and have a caseworker come over so they can talk to her. Just for they're not going to open the case. But you do need somebody to help you out.
I don't need anybody to help me out. I've been really good for the last 9 months.
You're telling me you're positive for meth. That's not being.
Because someone took that in my drink. Yes, I was around the wrong people. I was just went out for a drink. I was at my friend's house, and that's it. That's the first time I hardly even go out. I don't go out at all.
There's going to be the felony theft course. There's going to be a TAP evaluation in custody. Follow recommendations of TAP. There's going to be field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, is there anything else?
Go ahead and do that.
She wants to do the TAP evaluation.
Yes. And the felony drug court in custody counsel, that would be done this week because it's early in the morning.
I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
But I have to go pick up my son.
Okay.
Like what?
Is there anything else?
Your Honor, when you said it's going to be this week, what?
What does it mean? So I'm going to jail?
Wednesday.
And if
I'm going
and
to jail?
wait a minute, I'm trying to find that. Okay, so
My God.
and then once the felony drug court is done, then I'm
Please,
not
mommy,
there.
can I please go home to my son?
There's a $1,000 fine and that will be probated.
Please, Your Honor, please.
And then
You can trust me
Probation.
every week, and I promise that I will come out.
probation, is there anything else? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question